Pour me a double coffee with a lean, feeling like EyeQ Shahid. Gucci been in the restaurant and cost me a fee. I just pulled up with a Jeep, yeah. EyeQ Shahid, you know that money is what we gon' be, yeah. Well, popping up on the screen, I fuck your bitch and she sippin' that lean, yeah. Well, EyeQ Shahid, EyeQ Shahid, that EyeQ Shahid, yeah. Whoa, we getting money to double couple, they rating that shit, and I spend me on fiend.
YouTube. What the fuck is the deal, man? So I was debating if I was even gonna talk about this because I'm trying to, you know, leave things that shouldn't be talked about and negativity in the past or behind me, you know, unless like super provoked. But a lot of y'all was probably watching the live I did, was it last night? Yeah, last night. Yeah, last night. Or night before last, where Corey Holcomb, shout out to Corey Holcomb, where he was responding to the Anton Daniels situation. You know what I mean? Anton Daniels went on. They got into it. A lot of y'all was there for the first live. They got into it. I was like the first reactor to react to it. You know what I mean? Shout out to Mike, that dude, best mods. I got the best mods. You feel me? And goddamn it, it was you know, it was very entertaining. You know what I mean? It was a lot of foul, you know, flagrant ish that was said, but and it ended up, I think it got all the way up to, it was a 2 hour and some change live, the first one. It got all the way up to like 31,000 views, and I had no plans on deleting it, but if you haven't noticed, it's no more on the channel, you feel me? So I get wind of Corey Holcomb responding on Sunday night, I believe it was Sunday night or Monday night. No, Tuesday night. And so I tap in, you know, he was live when I responded to him. I mean, when I was reacting to it, and he, you know, violated Anton Daniels' daughter, and his wife, and you know, he was on one. It was kind of cringe. And you know, I'm an honest guy, so I was on there, we was watching it. I think the most we had in the chat was like 2,000. Shout out to everybody that pulled up, you know what I'm saying? It was a hell of a time. I always enjoy my time with y'all, especially when we react to something for the first time, you feel me? But yeah, so I guess we was watching it live for like about an hour and some change, and I was reacting. I wasn't just playing it, you know what I'm saying? I was literally stopping it, talking, pausing, transforming the content, which is a part of the Fair Use Act. And if you know what the Fair Use Act is you can use content as long as you repurpose it, add an outro, intro, add your commentary. You know, you just don't steal the content from, you know what I'm saying? And out of nowhere, right when I was about to fucking, damn, I didn't mean to cuss. Right when I was about to get off, because at one point, Corey Holcomb just kept repeating the same thing. And it was kind of cringe when he started talking about that guy's daughter like that. You know, I got a daughter, and I was like, man, this ain't cool. And it wasn't even really funny. I'm gonna be honest, it wasn't funny. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to ish on you, Corey Holcomb, but it wasn't funny, bro. The first one was kind of funny, but y'all was really like slick mad at each other. So out of nowhere, it just says, I look on my my monitor, and it's like, your video has been, my playback monitor is like, your video has been taken down, copyright. I got a copyright strike, and it said directly from Corey Holcomb. Matter of fact, I'll put it right here. That's what I seen. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what the hell? And it's crazy because I was just about to end that shit. But I'm like, whoa, this nigga Corey Holcomb just gave me a strike. Like, I wasn't like, wow. You know what I mean? Because, you know, I was entertained by it, you know what I mean, by his content, you know, and I reacted to Corey Holcomb talking mess about Just Hilarious about 2 years ago. So I was kind of like, damn, what's going on here? You know what I'm saying? But I was being honest. I mean, I wasn't calling him out his name. I was just, some shit I was like, okay, that's funny. Some shit I was like, all right, that's cringe. Wow, that's a bad look. I don't know if he was watching and he didn't agree with what I said, or he just felt like, because he had 22,000 people watching his live. I had 2,000. It wasn't like I had half of what he had. It was like, I wasn't, you know what I mean? I don't look at it as like I'm just imputing on he has over 400,000 subscribers. We on the road to 200,000, you feel me? So I was kind of like, what the hell is going on? So usually what I do is when somebody hit me, because that's a false copyright strike, and you can't get your channel terminated from YouTube. Ask Snoopy Badass. You know what I'm saying? Ask Snoopy Badass. He'll tell you all about it. You know what I mean? when he tried to false strike Spider Loc. And there's a couple other people that got their channel deleted for claiming under the wrong Fair Use Act or wrong copyright. Copyright is all copyright infringement. What's the name? So usually I'll go straight to the counter notification. Like, nigga, I'm not breaking no rules. I've been doing this long enough that you can tell me, you feel me? And this is the same thing that I dealt with other creators. As you know, if you follow me, I don't want to say their name because that's water under the bridge, and we already told you about it. Just do your research on EyeQ getting false copyright strikes from bigger creators. Like, I guess I'm a big deal. I don't know. I don't look at myself like that, but it's because of y'all too. If they, you know what I mean? If they look like I'm, you know what I mean? I know I bust my ass and work hard to try to get, you know, not just, and that's not all I do. I do mukbangs on my channel. I do original content. I do vlogs. I do interviews. It's not like I'm just a channel that just only reactions, you know what I'm saying? I do music video reactions, things of that nature. So it's like, whoa, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, and you know, nigga, I don't sell dope no more. I don't rob people. This is what I do. You know what I'm saying? I fully committed. Thanks to everybody from not just my main channel, this channel, all my channels. I'm monetized on everything. Multiple Instagrams, multiple YouTubes, multiple Facebooks, excuse me, Kick, Twitch. What else am I? Oh, TikTok I'm monetized. Yeah, so I'm just like, whoa, that's and Corey Holcomb, the one that's talking all that, you know what I'm saying? You would think he's so big Chicago and he big gang. I don't know. Everybody knows, well, most creators know, it's an unwritten rule that you don't strike nobody's channel. And you don't strike their channel, especially if they're not just stealing your shit. You know what I'm saying? If they reacting to something and they don't agree, come on, that's like some female stuff, right? To me, that's feminine, you know what I'm saying? So I'm kind of like, you know what, let me just hit him up. Because it said his name, you seen it. It said directly from him, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, God damn. So I'm thinking like maybe it could be somebody that worked with him. But so I went to him, before I hit the email, because I told you I didn't do the counter notification. Before I hit the email, I was like, let me go see is he still live right now? Because that's how I'm gonna know if it was him. He wasn't live no more. I was still live, but I don't know if he just ended. I think he ended his live like an hour ago. So I was already, he was off an hour, and to me, you know what I'm saying? So he could have been very well watching it. Pretty sure some of his followers or fans, you know what I'm saying? Maybe I wasn't saying something that they like, but I was like, let me just, you know, slow down, you know what I'm saying? Because I haven't got copyright. I mean, I've been living strike-free for so long because I know what I'm doing. I done been through everything. If you know, I done lost my channel. I done got it back. I done had 2 and 2 strikes. I know what to do and what not to do now, you know what I'm saying? And this is not the first time. Every time I've been copyright striking, or whatever, however you say it, it's been false. Facts. This is facts. Copyright. Now, I broke some community guidelines before, but that's different. If you know, you know. So I just typed him. I said, hey, yo, man, what's up? Yo, this is Shahid. I run the EyeQ Shahid channel. I noticed that I was doing a live reaction to you going in on Anton Daniels, which I thought I was protected under the Fair Use Act, because Corey Holcomb been doing it, I'm pretty sure, before me. You know what I'm saying? I'm only 4 years into this YouTube stuff. So I was like, man, you know, if I offended you, you know what I'm saying? I apologize. Even though in my mind, I'm like, I didn't even call him out his name. I didn't like, you know, I try to not even curse like that no more on my channel. I don't smoke on my channel no more. I don't drink out of bottles no more on my channel. I haven't even been drinking, you know what I'm saying? So I've been trying to, you know, get better at this thing, you know what I mean? So it's like, I type him a little paragraph. I'm like, yo, if you could, you know, I'll never, if I offended you, you know, I apologize. And I meant it. Like, even though I'm not that sensitive, somebody could, you know how many people make videos dissing me and stuff? I react to it sometimes. I just reacted to a young lady the other week, and shout out to her, because I don't care. Your opinion is your opinion. You know what I'm saying? I got an opinion. You know what I'm saying? How can I be, feel a way about opinions if all I do is get on here and give them my, that's not all I do, but a lot of the times I get on here and react and give my opinion about different stuff. So I'm like, you know, but I told him, but listen, I don't got to react to none of your content no more. You know what I'm saying? And if you were to retract the strike, you ain't got to worry about it no more. You know what I'm saying? Because I have integrity, I have moral. This ain't no gangster stuff. And him showing me that, right there, I was like, oh, I'm not only I'm not gonna react to this stuff no more, I'm not a fan of you no more. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying he was ever one of my favorite comedians, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, I seen him growing up on Comic View and different platforms, but, you know, when I was a kid. The man is like 60 years old. You feel me? So it's like, damn, my nigga, whatever. So I didn't know what I was gonna get, you know what I'm saying? So About 10 minutes later, this is all he sent me back. He said, the strike has been retracted. Video automatically popped up. Delete the video or something. Like, right. So I'm like, say less. You know what I'm saying? I don't want no smoke, bro. As long as he ain't talking down to me or trying to, like some other people did when I had to get on their ass. Cool. I'll take it, whatever. I know I can fight you. I know I can counter notify. I know what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? But nigga, you ain't even worth it, and your shit won't even funny. Respectfully, I'm not shitting on you, Corey Holcomb. It just won't funny. I feel like you was mad that Anton Daniels kind of came on your show and stunning on you, and you should have put hands and feet on his ass, but for whatever reason you didn't do it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so I deleted the video, right? And I just went about my business, bro, and I was just sitting here thinking, because I went to my Instagram and shout out to Deezy. I believe his name is Deezy, subscriber. Shout out Deezy, because he hit me up and was like, he sent me a screenshot, the actual screenshot that y'all just seen. He was like, look at this. I'm already knowing. I'm like, yeah. I didn't see that until this morning. I was like, yeah, I talked to him. He retracted it. It's good. I'm never reacting to none of his, you know what I'm saying? Because, this is what I want to tell reactors. We are the reason that a lot of these guys is popping. You know what I'm saying? Now, I know Corey Holcomb got over 400,000 subscribers, and he been in the game since before YouTube existed. You know what I'm saying? I'm legit compared to him. The man is almost 60. You know what I'm saying? That nigga can be my granddad or my great uncle, my big uncle or something. You know what I'm saying? And I thought he was a real street nigga. I thought he was a solid nigga. I thought he was 100. You know what I'm saying? He act like I got 1 million subscribers and I don't even have 200,000. Like, nigga, I'm not about to make no gang of money off this shit. You know what I'm saying? You had 22,000 live viewers. At my max, I had 2,000. And I'm showing it to my audience, whatever. If you can't see the bigger picture, you can't see it. I don't care. So I look up today, everybody's reacting to it. Now, granted, I was doing a live reaction, so I'm just sitting there watching it, pausing to give my commentary, talking to the chat, breaking it down how I see it. You feel me? So I was like, damn, am I the only one he struck? Like, but I'm not looking for him to strike no other people. I'm just like, okay, now I got to talk about this with my people. You know what I'm saying? So if anybody was wondering, so then I deleted the other one I did, the first live with him and Anton was getting into it. Then I deleted, or he struck me on that one. And I deleted that old reaction I did with Jess Hilarious. So on this channel, no more Corey Holcomb. You know, best of luck to him. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Anton Daniels, you know what I'm saying? Because I seen him respond to Corey Holcomb and this morning. And he did what a respectable father would do. And he said, man, he spoke his piece on it. He said he had to take his daughter out of school because Corey Holcomb was calling that man daughter. And really, and Corey Holcomb don't know this, but you can get your whole channel deleted by talking about an underage kid. Just go ask Mac Mullah. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put the link to Mac Mullah. He just got a strike from Rakai, his second strike from Rakai. And YouTube told him the reason we struck you is because Rakai's not 18 yet. I didn't even know. I mean, even though I don't talk about kids, but it makes sense. But I was like, damn, that's an actual rule. So shout out to Mac Mullah, because I learned that, you know, it's funny, I learned that before Corey Holcomb even did all that on his live. But yeah, man, don't worry about no Corey Holcomb, nothing on here. You know what I'm saying? No reactions, no, I would never ever mention that guy again. I hope he make it to 80 years old or 70 years old. I hope he go down in the, I hope he becomes a king of comedy. Like the big dogs, you know, he said DL hitting him up. You know, like he's cool with the king of comedy. I hope everything go good. I hope he get 1 million subscribers. But over here on EyeQ Shahid, we ain't fucking with that. You feel me? So I just want to say shout out to everybody that was concerned. I wasn't going to make this video, you know what I'm saying? But, and I really, you know, I'm a fighter. I'm like, nigga, what? I'm not even, but I say, you know what, man, fuck that dude. He retracted it. Salute to him. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? Because then I would have been forced to get on some, you know what I mean? You seen how I did with that the other guy. I mean, the other, if you know, you know, because there's been a few. But it's, you know, it ain't worth it to me, man. We over here building. I have a hell of a support community and supporters and all that. And, you know, like I said, man, if I wasn't doing this, man, I'd probably either be dead, in prison, or doing some shit that could get me killed in prison. 100%. I put that on my life, my kids, my grandma. They can die. You know what I'm saying? You looking at a nigga with no GED. I didn't finish high school. I went to prison and still didn't get my GED. I'm not embracing that. I'm just saying, you feel me? It's looking like not many options was gonna be for me. You feel me? A lot of people think, oh, he's smart, but yeah, I am smart. But you know, I made a lot of mistakes. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like it would be not as beneficial even to go at him. And like I said, he retracted this right. Cool. Even though you was dead wrong, you know what I'm saying? But maybe I said something he didn't like. Maybe I said his jokes wasn't that funny, or that wasn't cool about him talking about that man's daughter. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, man. I appreciate each and every one of y'all, and that's when to come be transparent with y'all, because you know that's what I do. You feel me? And to all the content creators coming up, beware. This is like the 6th or 7th or 8th big creator, and I can name them all. You know what I'm talking about? The biggest, all the biggest ones from Vlad on down. Let me just say it. That's all I'm gonna say. From Vlad on down, all of them gave me a false copyright strike in the last 4 years of me doing this. Facts, and I can go to my email and show you facts. You feel me? And it is what it is, man. I guess that means you a threat. I guess I'm on people's radar, and it's because of y'all. You know what I'm saying? My work ethic combined with our connection, and y'all putting me on to what's going on and staying in the loop, got the big dogs mad. So, I mean, God is the greatest. You know what I'm saying? All praise. You feel me? But y'all let me know what y'all think, and I just want to give y'all the truth about that and transparency about it. I know some of y'all was wondering, like, what the hell? Because it was 2,000 people when it happened. And I'm like, fuck, I know everybody seen it, you know what I'm saying? But like, comment, subscribe, notification bell, man. I appreciate y'all. Snow gang or no gang. I'm about to get back to creating content. Deuces.